See how she levitated? Just think about that. Man, if it was one of those students, oh, taking off. Yeah, that one is weird.
The devil
Look
was not
real.
impressed.
Where's my squeeze ball right now? This is I double dog dare the devil to mess with the word of God with the squeeze. You can't do that. That's a little teaching tool we use to teach our children that you have authority over the devil. I double dog dare the devil to do what? To deal with the word of God.
Apparently, the devil is not a fan of his own merch. How do you explain this?
I knew that was gonna happen.
See how you look at the camera, scared?
Stephanie Almaguer is a psychic medium who says she is able to sense
You believe
spirits
in
and
medium?
other strange things. However,
I would
recently
love
she
to meet
started
one.
experiencing some strange electronical interferences around the house that
Do you?
couldn't be explained. Her smoke detector was repeatedly going
One
off,
gotta
and
try
after
me.
having an electrician come and examine it, along with the rest of the house, they concluded that everything was working fine and there's no issues. But this strange phenomena continued to go on, and every time she heard the smoke alarm randomly going off, paranormal events would occur around the house. One day, while she's home alone, the smoke alarm beeps, so she knows that something else is present in the house with her. So she gets her camera out to record it, and what she captures is utterly chilling.
Go into my bathroom. Oops, that's me. I want to see me. I look bad. Bathroom. Nobody there. Toilet area. You can see nobody there. This is a shower. Let's see. Nobody's in the shower. And then the last place would be my. See, I just heard a noise in there, and there is nobody in there. Closet, and the lights on. My husband must have left it on, but there's nobody.
Must
there
be a
either.
guy thing.
Just
Wow.
a lot of
Leaving
crap.
lights on.
Light off. So, as you can see, there is nobody in my house. There is nothing. Now, okay. Do you hear that? My TV just came on. Oh, and the alarm just went off again. Look, do you see
Maybe
this?
she
There
needs
is
some
nobody
battery
in
on
this
that
house.
alarm.
The TV
Maybe
just
she needs
came
some
on.
battery.
Change the battery.
Crap. I'm going to reach down and turn it off. If that was a ghost, give me another sign. Anything. Anything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to be kidding me. Does everybody see that? The light. Do you see that? Okay. I'm going to show you that there is
Every
nobody.
time you ask that
There
question,
is nobody
something
in this
happened.
house. Look, the lights are right there. If anybody at all, I'm going to turn it off. It was even up. Look, if anybody... Holy fuck!
Shit, man.
Shit! Oh, my God. Okay, did that door... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I mean, you wanted a
Okay,
sign.
I don't get scared very
She
often.
got one for sure.
Oh, that just freaked me out. Okay. Let's walk back in there.
She's brave.
What the hell? Oh my God. Hold on. Holy shit. There was a rock in front of that door. Look, and there is nothing. There is no strings. There is nothing. Look. Prove this. Look, there is nothing. Nothing. I can't even open it.
Of course, it's holding it. You're not getting in. You're not
Right.
getting in.
The rock has moved. I am not losing my mind. What the hell? There is nobody in here. Look, there is nobody anywhere. I just went through here. I'll show you every room again. Look.
First, the TV turns on by itself, and seconds later the light starts flickering, even though the switches are by the corridor, and you can see that nobody is there from where she's standing. As she goes to turn off the lights, a vague figure can be seen at the end of the room, completely terrifying her and sending her running down the house. When she returns just mere seconds later, the door is suddenly locked, and she struggles to open it. After opening it, we can see that the rock holding the door open has been moved. It's important to note that earlier on in the full video, you can see she has a rock making sure the door stays open. Finally, as she heads into the bathroom, many viewers stated that they can see a demonic face manifest in the dark room. Before she turns the lights on, you can see what appears to be a nose, dark eyes, and a mouth.
Can you
And
see it?
after brightening
see
the
the
footage,
nose.
it does indeed look like there is a face there, but whether it's a case of pareidolia or not, I'm not sure. Although the creepy face does line up with the rest of the activity that happened.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
The next video comes from a bus driver in Santiago, Chile.
Chill boss.
As she was preparing to start her shift, she checked the bus to make sure everything was clear. But then, as she checked her monitor, she noticed something that gave her the chills. Watch closely.
Corre el tiempo. Hay un pasajero sentado en el asiento que va solo, al lado de la puerta. Nos movemos. Movemos. Y no hay nadie. Hay un
Why should
pasajero
take like a
fantasma.
second
¿Cachan?
to kind of turn the camera to the
Sigue
seat?
ahí sentado. ¿Ves?
Oh, that shit did it kind of fast.
Y las cámaras no están paradas. Siguen moviéndose.
You see?
¿Habrá sido alguien que se movió ahí sentado? ¡Qué hueva!
As she checks the monitor, we can see a passenger sitting down in one of the seats right near the doors.
Probably just
And we
there
can
chilling.
see the cameras are operating.
No, she can never see me, so let me look out the
But
window.
when she turns around,
Right.
there's no one there. So is this a real ghost caught on camera?
You see
Or just
how
an
it take a minute
intricate
to
ruse?
get to that
You
thing?
judge.
Yeah.
Just what led him to run away in despair?
I don't know how people get the balls to go somewhere and just explore,
Same.
just by yourself, especially by yourself.
Find
Wouldn't
out
be me.
now. While exploring a bunch of abandoned buildings located in a secluded area, somewhere in Poland,
Poland.
the explorer loses track of time, and before he realizes it, he has already gotten late, and it's now dark outside.
I mean, how can you
So
not?
he decides it's
Tell
time
when it's
to
getting
make his
dark.
way back home. Unfortunately, waiting around till dark was one of the worst decisions he could have made while in the middle of nowhere. Watch closely.
I mean, they have the video so small. If it weren't for the dramatic sound effects, I wouldn't know if anything's going on.
Someone or something with a very pale face can be seen emerging from right on top of the roof, amidst the darkness of night. And this person seems to have his sights set on
Alone
the
by himself in the
explorer.
dark.
The explorer
Alone by
panics and
himself in the
turns
dark.
around to
Stupid.
run deeper into the woods in an attempt to escape. But this creepy person continues to stalk him, almost like he's hunting him down.
Oh, that thing moved.
Hmm?
It moved.
Yeah, he's hunting him.
Shit.
But you won't do that again.
And he's walking. Me? Running.
Eventually, he manages to escape the sights of this creepy figure and makes it back home safely. Many viewers were also quick to notice how pale
run
the
out of-
mysterious hunter
Run out of body
was.
before.
But the fact that he just
Before I
came
stop,
sliding down
I'm-
off a
I'm
rooftop in
running.
the middle of nowhere at night just shows how quick it could have been over for the explorer if he was standing a little closer.
This is a real
Creepy.
sign located in Davao, Philippines, and there is a scary urban legend that surrounds it. As you look at the sign,
Waving
there is a
children.
silhouette of two children waving
wave
and an
back.
eerie instruction stating, "Please wave back." For years, an online
you
debate
wave
has
back?
raged on. Some locals
the
argue that
daytime.
this sign serves a
No,
practical
nighttime.
purpose,
No.
a gentle
I wouldn't be
reminder
there
that a
at nighttime.
school lies nearby. Its intention is to urge motorists to slow down and acknowledge any children they may encounter in or around the vicinity. However, some eyewitnesses denies the presence of any school in the vicinity, and they insist that there are wandering spirits of children in the area. It is believed that these apparitions are not pleased when their kindly waves are not returned by people passing their way. There are no reports on what might happen when you don't wave back, but it's probably better to wave back for your own safety, or you might now know that they might haunt you for the rest of your life.
Then I guess I'm waving back.